This time when we went, we were building what I would call a security wall at the base of the compound. In Costa Rica, they have squatters' rights there, and so if anybody gets on the land for more than a year, they own the land. Also for the children's security, they needed something set up so that nobody could get on the property. And so we were moving big, huge, heavy rocks into cages to start building the base of that wall. This time when we went, I was able to take my daughter, who is 22 now, and my youngest son, who's 17. I was very surprised with Zach. He kind of developed a relationship with one of the young girls there that she just wanted him to bounce a ball with her. And just watching the joy on his face while he interacted with them and seeing how hard they would work. And that was for the whole team, just watching all of them play soccer with the kids or play basketball or coloring. The kids just needed that one-on-one time, and watching all of them, the whole team, be able to do that was very rewarding.
Back in 2016, I actually went to Costa Rica, and there was a 3-year-old at the time, and her name was Diana. I just really clinged to her and really loved her, and so I always told myself I was gonna go back and see her. And so through all the midst of college, me having my own kid and everything, COVID, I felt like so discouraged, but when I heard about it, I was very excited, and I actually got to reconnect with her, and she's now 13, and she remembered me, and so that was just very warming, yeah, touching.
Before I went on the trip, it was all about me. I have never been out of the States. I've never traveled abroad, but right before I left, my sister-in-law, who is originally from Mexico, she asked, "Have you ever been a foreigner before?" And that just kind of struck me as I am going into someone else's land. I am the one who is out of place. And it was kind of humbled me a little bit and kind of really shifted my perspective from me to the actual trip and what we were doing there.
I feel like a highlight would definitely be after we got done working at like 6 or something, we would go play with the kids in the gym for a couple hours, and I feel like that was definitely the highlight of the entire trip.
That first Sunday we were there, we went to church, and because none of us spoke the language, Lydia, one of the main caretakers at the children's home, gave us printed out pieces of what their pastor had already gone with and what he was doing. And it was really interesting being able to listen to how they praise and how similar it is, as well as hearing some new music, but hearing the same songs as well, just spoken in a different tongue. And it's just very humbling to see how many people, no matter how different they are, praising the same Lord and all coming together.
It was the day we went to church, because it inspired me about Jesus, and it opened my eyes to how other countries talk about Jesus and how they spread the word of God. If you really want to go to church and stuff and you want to help other people who don't necessarily have what we have here in America, and if you want to spread the word of God more, I would recommend going.
You don't have to know the language to go on a missions trip. You just have to know how to love people and to love God. And for people that are still on the fence about going on missions trips, man, venture out. Venture out of your comfort zone. Try to figure out what you're missing in your life. And the change of scenery, the change of culture, the change of everything, man, it really speaks to your heart, and it makes it really great.
It is so hard to see the Lord working right in front of your face. But when you get to travel and go help people with what's going on in their homes, it's so much clearer to see Him working, because if they can see Him working in the turmoil and hardships that they're going through, then surely we can too. And just getting to see the world and getting to work with a group of people and finishing a goal and knowing that it is the Lord's work and knowing that you worked so hard to do it. It is so fulfilling. It's a moment that you will never regret. I think anyone, if you have the ability to, I think it's a great experience to travel with a group of people and just watch the Lord work.